We'll bring up third down and short. First time Utica has been into Dakota territory this evening. Driving after stopping the Cougars on a fourth down conversion try. Ball rests on the 49. Cougars have been very successful in short yardage defense in their last few games. Venue sneaks up onto the line. Leach. Oh boy, there's a flag. And a lot of motion in the backfield. Looks like some confusion as the fullback dove ahead before the snap. It'll be an illegal motion or shift and bracket up to 3rd and 6.
Yeah, right there. You hope to teach your kids that if you do take a step like that, you just turn and go sideways and you go in motion. You know, because the referee doesn't throw the flag right away there. If you notice, the flag doesn't come out of the pocket right away. It's just when he stopped and he kind of said, oh, I made a mistake, and then the refs throw the flag. If he turns and motions one way, you know, they're still able to run that play. However, I'm sure he's thinking, I mean, he was the ball carrier on that play. If he goes in motion, you know, to the far side of the field, there's no one to hand the ball to, but at least they don't lose the yardage.
Well, it brings up 3rd and 6 now. From the 46, Leach with a long count. He'll run some option, pitch it out there. Missed tackle by Hines. Boy, it is close to the first down. Venue was out there. The ball was carried on the pitch by Rushke. And it's going to be 4th down just inside Cougar territory. So decision time here perhaps for head coach Bob McElrath.
Yeah, this is the first interesting call here for Coach McElrath. You know, geez, you're right there. You know, you kind of got things going. You want to maybe try to keep the ball, but to give up, if they don't get it, to give us the ball again on the 50-yard line, then again, you're talking field position. So, you know, he's got a, I guess, risk-reward type of thing. Right now, we've got one of the Utica players down. That's why we're kind of waiting at this point. It's Todd. No, that's Kurt Kilszewski runs over to the sideline. But, you know, I don't really know. I'm going to gamble and say that he's probably going to go for it at this point.
Well, they went for it just moments ago in almost the identical situation. Excuse me, that was only 3rd down. You're right, Dave. So Dakota consider, too, that Leach is also the punter, although he's going to go up under center for this snap. Split backs. Handoff. Stop right there, and they're not going to get it. Nate Figueroa stuffed by the Dakota defense. Kunith and Venue in there along with Dinelli. And the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 right about at midfield.
Well, I think that was Sean who made the first initial hit. Man, that was just great contact right almost at the time of the handoff. And another Utica player down. Hopefully he's going to be all right. But a great play by Sean Venue. And then the rest of the Cougars coming up to support him. We've been coming up with those the last few games, out here tonight, and the kids are really into it, just as they should be, having a lot of fun. You know, I think our kids really have the right idea when they come out to these ball games. At least we hope they do, and we want to commend them for doing such a great job of supporting our team.
The handoff to Sasson. He battles his way inside the 45 down to about the 43. And Dave, I went to Chippewa. I graduated from Chippewa. I'm proud to be a Chippewa alumnus, but I don't know if I've ever seen this many people on one side of the bleachers. We've got almost the entire bleachers full. It's just an enormous, lively crowd this evening.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, and it's good to see some of the alumni coming back. You know, it's obviously we're a new school, and it's kind of neat to see the graduates come back for the homecoming game tonight.
Split backs now for Todd Wojciechowski on 2nd down and about 3. He looks to be changing the play. Takes the snap, drops back, good protection, throws outside, intended for Anderson. He's got it inside the 40, down to the 34, and a 1st down for the Cougars. Good toss there by Todd. That is a long throw.
Yeah, exactly. A good check off at the line of scrimmage, a quick count, you know, because the clock is running down. And like you said, that covers a lot of real estate, that pass. So it's got to be thrown just right so that they can't step in and intercept it. Good throw, good catch, and, you know, Sam got a few extra yards turning it upfield.
1st and 10 now from the 34. Inside handoff to Parslow. He's down to the 30. Call it a gain of 5 and brings up 2nd and 5. Nick Backus on the stop. Back as a defensive standout for Utica. Had 4 solo tackles, 8 assists, and an interception against Grosse Pointe South in the Chieftains' 26-13 win. The name we'll probably hear a lot of throughout the ball game tonight. 2nd down and 5 now for the Cougars. Handoff to Sasson. He's got some running room, dives inside to about the 22. Another big pickup there, and another first down for DHS.
Yeah, Paul looks pretty good. You know, like we said last week, we were able to keep him out of that ball game. He's been rehabilitating that ankle all for the last 2 weeks. He didn't play against Romeo. We were able to keep him out against South, and you know, it looks like he's benefited from that. He's running strong right now.
Well, first down and 10 now for the Cougars from the 23-yard line. Wojciechowski, short set, throws for Anderson, nearly intercepted, a little too tall there for Sam.
Wojciechowski's pass intended for Sam Anderson.
Dan Bungart got a hand on it. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looked like they kind of bunched up at the line trying to take away maybe some of our, you know, our running inside that we've been doing, and had Anderson out there one-on-one, just a little overthrown, that's all.
2nd down and 10 now from the 23-yard line. It'll be Parslow and Sasson in the backfield. Todd takes the snap, deep drop, throws the swing out to Sasson, incomplete. Bring up 3rd down and 10.
That was a good call. Offensively, it was a good call. We had a nice lane right there. Good block. If we're able to handle that ball a little bit, you know, I think Paul runs for a little bit of yardage. And we may look to see there's a little one-on-one with Anderson on the left side, you know, depending on where Anderson lines up, but we may look to see that ball where they throw it up and let Anderson try to out-jump the defender here. You know, we're not sure, but he's got him alone out there one-on-one.
And he definitely has a size advantage on Bungart, who stands at only 5'8". It's going to go inside to Sam. He's got it, takes a hit at the 10, but dives for the first down. Sam, the big target out there, split wide, catches the slant, gets it down to the 10 for a Dakota first down, and you had that one pegged there, Dave. So many offensive weapons, though, for Dakota. It comes down to who do you guard? You double Sam, and all of a sudden you leave yourself perhaps more vulnerable to the run, and vice versa. So many weapons.
Yeah, we talk again. Coach G and I were talking. We were drawing it up on the board, and you know, if they double up on Sam, they are vulnerable to that run. So good. You know, the offensive guys really saw what was going on out there. Good call.
Good cutback by Sasson. Touchdown, Dakota Cougars. Oh, Paul Sasson took the handoff, found a crease in the middle, made a couple of nice moves, and goes in for 6. And the Cougars lead it 6-0 with 2:17 to go in the first quarter. Boy, just great run there by Paul, and he looks fresh.
Yeah, great execution. That's a 10-yard pickup right there. You know, we're sitting right on the 10-yard line. Just great execution by the kids out there, and again, a good call by the offensive coordinator and Coach Giannone. They've done a nice job preparing for this team. They had a lot of film on Utica, and they've done a nice job.
Here's the kick by Henderson, and it's good. So the Cougars go 49 yards to get on the board first. 7-0 to go, 2:17. 7-0, 2:17 to go in the first quarter. So in front of a big homecoming crowd, big happy homecoming crowd now that the Cougars have a 7-0 lead. And they'll get set to kick off. And before the kickoff, we'll remind you that the Dakota Drama Club is performing Dracula on October 29th and 30th at 7 p.m. with a special Halloween performance on October 31st at 1 o'clock p.m. Stay tuned to the Chippewa channel for further details. Boy, and getting back to the diversity that the Cougars have on offense, I marvel at the length of their play sheet every week for Coach Byers and Coach Giannone to go over. They've just got so many different options, so many formations and different plays and different looks they can throw at opponents.
Yeah, a lot of different formations, a lot of different looks. You know, some basic plays, but with different formations and different motion and stuff. You know, I just want to point out again, at that point right there, Utica goes for it on 4th and 1. They don't get it. We get the ball at the 50-yard line. We're on the short field. So, you know, against us, I think I would punt us deep and make us go a little, you know, make us go the length of the field. The short field, we don't really have a problem with. Yeah, we're offside.
Oh, and a good kick by Henderson. It landed right at the goal line, but It's going to be offsides. I know it's one of the goals every week for defensive coordinator Ken Thole that his unit score. And perhaps they didn't score that touchdown, but they had a lot to do with it, giving the Cougars the short field. The Cougars now will, looks like Utica's going to force us to kick it again, as the kicking unit was offsides. Brian Henderson got a lot of leg into that one. He comes to this game fresh. No soccer today. And he'll set up shop to boot this one from the 35 after the 5-yard mark off. So we'll do it again. Bungert and Schneemann are back deep. They stand at about their 10-yard line. Got a lot of exciting action here for you. Not only the football game, but an exciting halftime show with the homecoming floats and festivities, as well as the homecoming court and the coronation of the 99 homecoming king and queen after the ball game. So don't touch that dial once the action, the football action on the field is over. Here's Henderson's kick. This one high, short, end over end. Bungard hustles up to field it at the 20. He's coming to his right, near side sideline, 35-40. 45, and brought down from behind by Parslow, but good field position here for the Chieftains right at about midfield.
Well, you know, that 5-yard penalty just cost us 32 yards. So, you know, a lot of people think, oh, what's the big deal? 5-yard penalty, we'll just kick it again. Well, they would have started on their 20. In this case, they fielded it at the 20, ran it past the 50, so that penalty that hurt us for about 32 yards. They had set up a nice routine. They had two